TIFU by turning down a guy the first really liked because of my anxiety, and now I can't stop regretting it. For context, I've 22F been single for a while and met this guy at a concert event. He invited me out for a drink afterwards. We hit it off instantly, and it's not often that I come across someone I felt this trust and connection with, on top of attraction. But me being the socially awkward, anxious introvert I am, I panicked in the moment and made up an excuse to go somewhere else like an idiot. He seemed to take it as me turning him down, and he kept his distance after that when I really liked him. We didn't get each other's number during the event, and now I'm so regretting being an idiot and wishing I could go back in that moment to just say yes. He was funny and sweet, not to mention my exact type. Still can't for life figure out why I unconsciously sabotaged myself when the perfect opportunity was right in front of me. I don't know if there's another way for us to somehow connect again, but the regret is really eating away at me right now. TLDR. Unconsciously turned down a guy the first really liked in the heat of the moment because of my anxiety. Spending Christmas and New Year's alone regretting that decision. First you sabotaged yourself in the moment, and now you are continuing that sabotage by focusing on regret. I suspect you have also built this person up in your mind, increasing your regret, because you only spent a few minutes with the guy, so you really have no idea of who or what he is. The expression, live and learn, exists for a reason. Move on and try to learn how to better deal with your anxiety. I really hope he has a Reddit account and likes TIFU. Speaking as someone who was once ruled by his regrets, allow me to share this advice I was once told. Every regret holds you back from a better future. Regrets are our past tripping us up and preventing us from moving on. Finding a way to shut down your regret response is not easy, and it takes patience, but the more you try, the better you will get at ignoring regret. It's easy to think someone is your perfect type and see this as a massive missed opportunity. But turns out life isn't that simple at all. There's no one right person for you. There are people that will be different levels of good, and despite that you'll still have to fight to make things work. And often the kind of person people think will be right for them isn't. Basically, there's very little to regret because there was no definite positive outcome. But there's an opportunity to realize a few things about yourself here. And maybe look into that anxiety, awkwardness. Maybe ask, what was your subconscious scared of? Maybe try a missed connections, personal ad, or posting on a local fan site for the band. If you can't let go in a few days, take it as a learning experience that you won't make the same mistake again. And there's 8 billion people in the world. You'll be okay. Here's the thing. Today you has no clue what future you wants or needs. Remember when you were 5 and Johnny Two Shoes didn't invite you to his b-day party? Sucked, right? But 22, you know Johnny Two Shoes ended up marrying Sarah what's her name, and they're already divorced. Bullet dodged. My point is, you end up where you're supposed to end up. You don't know where that is. It is very often not where you think you want to go. But after a certain point in life, you start looking back and seeing how that relationship ended, or not getting the job enabled some beautiful favorite part of your life. It's all about perspective. Maybe concert guy would have been great, but maybe the best outcome is that you challenge your anxiety. And when baseball game guy comes along, you're not with concert guy, and you're not held back by your anxiety, and you fall madly in love. Turns out he's perfect for you. This is how life works. You will see it if you look for it. Don't bother with regret. It is at most you not yet understanding the value of the path you're on. That's okay. That's the fun of it. Some would say that's the point. And I mean, look at you reading this. considering a mental map that eliminates regret and makes the future always infinitely hopeful. Seems a tad more valuable than concert guy, doesn't it? Closing parenthesis. What concert was it and when? Let's find him. I think the right person includes many things, including timing. He may have been the perfect guy for you at some point, but obviously not the perfect guy for you at this time. I would take this as an indication that the anxiety you mentioned is now interfering with what you want for your life, and do something about it. Therapy, medication, try different but healthy coping mechanisms, etc. Whatever you need to not be filled with gut-churning regret. She said she had to go somewhere else. If he would have followed her, that would be creepy. But he didn't. He let her go somewhere else. I don't want to be a hole-in-the-ass, but when you have anxieties on that level, you are not ready to have a serious relationship and should work on yourself first. Figure out why you are like this and what triggered it, because I am sure beside your problems you are a wonderful person that will find a lot of happiness in its life. I have a saying, until you put the past behind you, it will always be an obstacle in front of you. That being said, if you spend all of your time looking at what's already happened, you miss the opportunities that are right in front of you simply because you're looking in the wrong direction. Chalk it up to experience. Remember that feeling of regret, and use it as fuel to push past your anxiety and not make the same mistake again. Like, next time focus your anxiety on, what if I don't talk to that guy? And I miss my chance? Use your anxiety like a superpower. Kind of like the Hulk directs his anger towards the bad guys. It doesn't always work. You'll still have bad days. But focus on what will happen if you don't do that thing that you're having anxiety about doing. Use it to talk yourself into doing it, instead of out of doing it, if that makes sense. Now I realize this doesn't help with your current situation, but in the future it may help you like it has me. Inclined to agree with others here. I've 29 meters. Made similar decisions in my past, mostly when I was around your age, and found later that it was because I had missed something about their personality and my subconscious caught me. Usually they'd display manipulative behaviors or neuroticism or something similar. Like others have said, if by chance you actually did turn down a really good guy, it implies there's something about yourself that you're uncertain of or don't feel comfortable with. And this gives you the opportunity to work on those traits to avoid a repeat in the future. Either way, try looking at this as a positive. It's a chance for growth. Wishing you the best. Don't be afraid to talk about it with friends and family, and try to look inwards to find why you turned him down. It might be a difficult thing to do, but you'll feel grateful afterwards. It's okay. You're young. You'll turn down others you like equally as much because of anxiety still. Maybe see a therapist. Listen, take this one as a practice run for the day you feel ready to say yes. If you were ready today, you would have said yes. Be compassionate with yourself. Hug. He'll somehow be put back into your orbit if it's meant to be, mama. There are so many what ifs in my life. Use them as tools to guide you towards what you don't want to do in the future. Missed opportunities and regrets are just beacons to finding where you belong and are truly comfortable. Hot beverage. Why don't guys know that I'm still interested even though I have trouble recording myself? Why don't guys take a hint when I don't show interest after they ask me out?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.